Hi guys, kumusta? Welcome back to my channel. This is Kuya Orly. I will entertain a question of my friend about what makes him, confused, no, at this time. So, and tawagin lang natin siyang Alex, no, kasi hindi niya gusto ma-mention yung tunay niyang pangalan. So, without much ado, ito yung PM niya. Hello Kuya Orly, kumusta? Okay lang ako diri sa Saudi. Naalang ko i-share sa imo. Migo man jud ta. Matambag unta ko sa imo, ug okay lang ba kaha nga mobalhin ako og Islam. Muslim man gud ako mga kauban diri, unya na ay mga Pinoy pero ang uban nagbalik Islam na pod. Patambag ko sa imo kay sa una nagkauban man ta sa parokya as mga youth workers. Okay kaha ni ako buhaton. Ako manggod pod na hunahunaan nga okay man siguro ila religion. Nagsige pod sila ingon sa ako nga nganong ako Katoliko man, daghan og Dios. Tulo daw kuno kabuok. Ang ila isa radyo daw si Allah lang. Ang ato is Amahan, Anak ug Espiritu daw. Tambagi daw ko kuya. Ako pod naglibog ko. Naglisod ko og tubag sa ila mauna usahay, makahuna-una na lang pod ko nga mobalhin sa ila religion. So, wala mga igsuon ang question by Alex, no. So, basically the first question was okay lang ba na mobalhin daw siya sa Islam. Well, anyway, for Alex, no, it's up to you really, no. Kay imo man ang decision. So if you decide to, of course, embrace the religion of Islam, it's up to you because it's our personal decision. What can I give or help you right now is maybe to give light, no, to the dark or doubt that you feel. Kasi nga sabi mo nga na confused kasi you are told that meron tayong doctrine na Trinity. So, yun yung mo ngayon siguro. So, I will give light to that, no? So, dahil ang reason for you na na-entertain mo yung idea na mag-Islam ka ay tungkol sa issue ng Trinity. So, well, I have to give you, no, the explanation, and also I hope that this will enlighten you. And I hope makakatulong din ito sa iba, no? Lalo na yung pareho ding sitwasyon, no, katulad kay Alex. So, ang tanong dito, tatlo ba talaga ang Diyos ng mga Katoliko? Okay? So, meron naman tayong masagot nito because I was a seminarian before for 7 years or 8 years, no? Okay, so the question is, meron ba tayong tatlong Diyos talaga? Now, the answer to that is no. No? Meron lang tayong isang Diyos.
And this oneness of God is described, no, by the different verses in the Bible. Just look at these verses. But for Alex,
I have to explain it this way, no? Isa-isahin natin to para naman maintindihan. Sa doctrine natin, we have 3 persons in one God or one God in 3 persons. So that is our doctrine. You have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In order to answer the question of Alex, we have to ask, no, what is a person? Ano ba itong person? Okay, unsa man ning person, no, sa Binisaya pa. Now, in terms of understanding person, there are so many things by which we understand it, no, ang term na ito. In different fields of studies, iba-iba yung pagkaintindi ng person, no? For example, in sociology. Sa sociology naman is, when we talk about person, it is understood to be an individual human being, no? Especially with reference to his or her social relationships, no? And behavioral patterns as conditioned by the culture which he belongs, no? So yan yung pagkakaintindi ng mga sociologists. In psychology naman, the understanding of person varies from what schools of thought psychologist belongs, no? Marami naman tayong mga schools of thought ng psychology. When I was teaching psychology in uh, two of the schools in Butuan City, so yan yung ko, no? Tiniteach natin sa kanila. Ang person, as a term, no, is understood through personality development, no? Diyan sa psychology, yan yung natin. Kasi personality is a major branch, no? In psychology. In fact, that is the most broad branch, no, in psychology. So person is understood in terms of the personality development. In philosophy naman, originally, or we can even say etymologically, meaning ito yung root word talaga, the person as a term is derived from the Latin persona, no, which can be traced to the Greek term. And originally, it is used to denote the mask, no, maskara, no, worn by an actor. So yan yung natin, para matrace natin, para yung term talaga, no. So from this, it was applied to the role an actor assumed, no, or to any character on the stage of life. So yan yung application ng person or persona, no, at the instance when it was used. So meaning it refers to mode of being or manner of expression. So we talk about person, this is an individual, and finally ang pagkaintindi nila sa person or ng person is the mode of being or manner of expression of a certain individual. Now, the term, itong person na to, has taken on a special significance naman dun sa scholasticism. The person as a term figured importantly in theological discussions of the Incarnation and the Holy Trinity. So, yan yung na talaga. Naguguluhan na talaga kasi yung person na originally is just understood as a mode of being or manner of expression has evolved into something deep or deeper even, no? Lalo na sa discussions of the scholastic philosophers. Si philosopher Boethius, no? So, his classical definition of what a person is can be found, no, in his book De Persona et Duabis Naturis. Yes, yan yung niya, libro niya. When Thomas Aquinas, the great doctor of the Catholic Church, came, no, of course, lalo pa nitong na-expound, no, ang term na person, lalo pa itong na-complicate siguro kasi parang sobrang lalim, hindi na naintindihan ng iba, no. So the definition proposed by Boethius is not completely satisfactory at stance, no, according to St. Thomas Aquinas. So since the words taken literally can be applied to rational soul of man and also to the human nature of Christ. So St. Thomas, according to him, practically ang definition ni Boethius is defective, sabi na. And of course, it doesn't really define what person is all about. So yan yung niya sa libro niyang Summa Theology, yung libro talaga niya na nag-explain, no, sa kanyang position about this particular matter, especially on Trinity. So may mga na doon, explanation about, complex na nga yung mga explanation about person, no. But of course, aside from him, there were also other philosophers or theologians who followed after him na lalo pang na-complicate yung understanding natin. So as a person, I mean, when we refer to the Holy Trinity, mayroon pang may theologian pa, si John Duns Scotus, no. Dami talagang explanations na yan ng ating mga philosophers and theologians, but I would like to believe that all these definitions sometimes nakapag-enlighten naman, but sometimes also it confuses all the more, lalo na sa atin na mga simple lang na mga laymen. Ang ibig lang maintindihan yung God talaga. Kasi if we really look at salvation history, God has given us everything so that we could comprehend Him, no? Given our human limitation to understand, no? So, wag na natin masyadong i-complicate kasi pag kino-complicate natin, how can we even understand what or who God is, no? So, kailangan lang natin gamitin yung mga simple naman, no, ng mga definition. So, for Alex, I'll go now to the definition that I think, no, would really apply, and it's so simple for us to understand so that we will not be confused. Kasi ang resulta ng mga confusion na yan, gaya ng na-experience ngayon ni Alex eh. Confused siya, so what about i-give up ko na lang yung faith ko because I am confused. But we'll go back to the simplest definition, and we'll try to start from that, no? Because God naman starts from where we are, no? We are just limited so that we can understand only what God has revealed to us. And that's exactly the purpose why we have to understand Him based on His revelation or expression. In layman's definition, I'd like to go back to the original definition of what a person is all about, no? Yung sinasabi natin na the person is a mode or manner of being or manner of expression. Now, if that is the case, we can answer the question of Alex when he says, paano ba yan, no? Tatlo man ang persona natin, but isa lang ang Diyos. 3 persons tayo in one God. Okay, so when we talk about 3 persons, we will understand person as a mode of being or manner of expression. Yung manner of being niya, ganyan siya, for example. So, masabi natin na this person is bad because that is his mode of being, that is his manner of expression. You can say that this person is good. The way he expresses himself or herself, he is good. Now, in terms of nature, ang nature naman talaga, marami ding meaning, no, ang nature. Nature can be understood as the inherent character or basic constitution of a person or thing. So, yan yung primary meaning nature. Nature could also be understood as a disposition or temperament, no? For example, it was his nature to look after others. So, yan yung temperament niya or disposition niya. So, that's it, no? Nature can also be understood as a creative, no, and controlling force in the universe. That is why we can talk about nature around us, no? Yan yung nature. And nature can be understood as an inner force, no? Such as instinct, appetite, desire, or the sum of such forces, no, in an individual. So, marami pa ang meaning ng nature. But I'd like to believe that for us, para naman maintindihan natin in relation to the question of Alex, nature that we need to understand here is itong inherent character or basic constitution of a person or thing. Now, when we talk about this definition and apply it to the question of Alex, at least meron na tayong parameters by which we will be able to understand his question and answer it, no? So, person is a mode of being or manner of expression, and nature is the inherent character or basic constitution of a person or thing. Now, when you talk about Trinity, 3 persons in one God, it means 3 modes or manners of being. Okay? Or 3 manners of expression in one particular inherent or basic constitution of a person who is God, no? So 3 modes of being, 3 manners of expression. First, God expresses himself in the way by which we are able to say He is the Father, no? The creator of all things, no? The giver of life. So, yan yung pagkaintindi natin sa Panginoon, no? As a Father. Second, we understand God because He revealed Himself to us as a Son, no? As a Son. In the person of Jesus Christ. So that's it, no? So, yan yung natin, pangalawang manner or mode of being of God. And pangatlo naman, ay ang God revealed Himself to us as Spirit, no? The Holy Spirit who enlightens us, so guides us, no? So yan yung natin, yan yung modes of being or manners of expression of God. 3 at least, no? And in fact, that is found in the Bible, no? Jesus Christ talk about, okay, enjoining, no, his disciples to go to the world, no, and baptize them, no, in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, because Jesus Christ has known that that is what, no, God has revealed himself to us as a Father, as a Son, and as a Holy Spirit. And there is no way we should complicate that. Kasi na ano naman natin yan, that is revealed by God, no? We do not need to study theology naman to understand that. Hindi naman talaga lahat nakapag-study ng theology. So that's it, no? So, three persons in one God. Three modes of being, or three manners of expression in one inherent character or basic constitution, no? Which is yung pagka-God niya, pagka-Diyos niya. So, three persons, three modes of being or manners of expressing himself as a God. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But, isa lang yan, Isa lang ang Diyos natin. So, what can we give as example, no, para maintindihan, lalo na sa iyo, Alex. Now, when we have water, for example, water is just one, no, inherent character or basic constitution. Meron lang yang isa. Okay? Isa lang talaga yan. Water lang talaga yan, no? But there are different modes by which water is revealed or expressed, no? Water can become ice, no? Pero water din yan, no? What else? Cold water or ice water. Pero water pa rin yan. And hot water. Pero water pa rin yan. Hot lang siya. Now, when we bring that water to the laboratory, still you will find out that this matter, this thing, is H2O or water. Kahit na it is expressed in different ways or modes, like hot water, ice, or cold water. So, ganun din yung pag-intindi natin sa God. One God in three persons. He expresses himself, he revealed himself in three different forms, as a Father, as a Son, and the Holy Spirit. But we have only one God. So, yan yung ano natin, Alex. So, sana, nalinawan ka sa paliwanag natin, and I hope that those who have the same questions or confusions na naramdaman din ngayon, sana natulungan din natin. And you feel, guys, that you appreciate this video or this vlog, paki-subscribe, no, paki-click, no, o paki-hit, no, sa subscribe button natin, at pwede na rin, no, sa notification bell para pagka may susunod tayong upload sa ating vlog, lalo na sa ating OFW series, ma-notify naman kayo. So, salamat ng marami, and God bless us all.